Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Welcome to a brand new week of This Week in Crowder College right here on 91.7 FM. Adam Winkler here with you, joined by the head softball coach out there at Crowder College, head coach Joshua Barnes. And Coach, thanks for being with us.
No problem. I appreciate you having us on.
Well, first off, congratulations. Your ladies captured the Region 16 tournament championship last week over Jeffco 4-2. And take us back to that tournament and just the grind it is always to win Region 16.
Yeah, it's a long season, and our regular season just determines rankings into the tournament. We don't even award a regular season champion. You just get awarded by winning the region title in terms of the tournament. And so for us, that's been the goal since January when we sat down and made it what we really wanted to be our goals for the season was to win the regional tournament, give ourselves a chance to host in the districts here. But the tournament, we went in with the mindset that it was never going to be easy because we haven't done anything easy all year. I felt like we played a pretty good schedule. We played tough games, games where we felt like we probably should have been easy. It wasn't. And then it just was always a grind, but that fits who we are and kind of our players. It fits their grit and their toughness and their character. And so that's what we were looking for when we were going into the region tournament. And it may have looked a little easier in terms of the scores when we, played 5 innings against our first 3 opponents, but it really wasn't because we were a couple plays away here or there from the game swinging different ways, but really just our focus on one pitch at a time and one play and the play right in front of us. And we played, we played to win. We didn't play not to lose. And we didn't really have a lot of pressure, internal pressure on ourselves. And that was what helped us out tremendously.
Well, how proud are you of these girls? You guys have really locked it in down the stretch. You've won 13 in a row, and you love playing your best softball at the end of the season, and that's what you guys are doing right now.
For sure, and that's something that we've talked about too. We talk about all year, when do we want to peak? When do we want to do this? Like, it's okay to learn through this process as long as we're learning through our mistakes and doing that. We've had the motto for all year. For example, if you miss a ground ball, it's like, hey, give me another one, give me another opportunity. And so we're always looking for that next opportunity because in this game, man, you're going to fail so much. And so our girls have really bought into that. They've got over the ego part of failing, and now they're just really focusing on the next play and how can they help their team. And some ways it's a girl hitting a home run. The next game it might be she has to be a pinch runner or pinch hitter, and figuring out different ways that you can contribute to that win right there, right in front of you.
Well, you have so much local talent on the team. You go from Webb City to Seneca to Nevada up there, and Alyssa Jennings from Webb City. What a year she's had for you guys.
Man, she's been awesome. And, obviously the physical ability and potential has always been there. And I think that's, one of the reasons why she was heavily recruited by Crowder. She can run fast. She leads our team in stolen bases. She's got a ton of pop at the plate. She can play multiple positions defensively. And obviously she's a great kid that works really hard. So, I'm not necessarily surprised by the numbers because I knew that was in her. But just getting to the part where, last year she had 38 at-bats, and this year she has 19 home runs. And, that's over half the at-bats she had last year. And so just for her to have that consistency, she's played every game for us. And we've been with her through her highs and lows, and I knew that's what she needed. And to be honest, she's just playing really relaxed and being who she is. Some of those home runs that she had in the region tournament, she had a strikeout at bat before, and then she'd refocus, locked in, and you could just see, the calmness in there. She didn't worry about striking out. She knew, hey, if I just touch this ball, good things are going to happen. And then, same thing on the base path. She was a little hesitant early on, but I told her, I'm like, you got the green light, you're fast, and she just goes. She goes when she feels like she's got a good read on it, and good things happen for her. So I could go brag about her all day and all the stuff that she's done for us this year.
Well, another local product besides Alyssa that we've had the privilege to cover here on KNEO over the last many years is Chelsea Beville from Seneca, and she's in that circle for you guys and just a seasoned veteran now for you.
Yeah, it always helps to have that dog in the circle right there, especially in softball. And I mean, even in baseball, you gotta have the arms to do it. And Chelsea's really that. And the talent's always been there. You could tell she's got spin that most people don't have as a pitcher. She throws hard. And for her, it's like this is icing on the cake. This is her third year. She's taking advantage of that COVID year, which has been really good for her. And just in terms of her development as a pitcher, maturity as a pitcher, and knowing what she needs to do. For us, like, I wanted her to work through big situations. So she's faced a lot of the tougher opponents that we've played, just so she can get prepared for this moment. So, with her stats too, her stats are incredible for the competition that she's faced. And really, I mean, it was a whole staff type deal up there in the playoffs. Aiden Dayberry did a great job for us, but with Chelsea getting in there, she's one of those that's leading the nation in Ks per 7 or pretty close. You just know you have those good arms in the circle that can give you a shot, and we're going to need that against a good hitting team in Indian Hills.
Well, you guys are 21-3 on the season at home, and speaking of Indian Hills, they come to Crowder as we aired this interview on KNEO. First pitch is just 3 hours away as this interview airs, and you guys are taking on Indian Hills for the right to advance to the national tournament once again. What is it going to take for you guys to beat a very good Indian Hills team 2 out of 3 times?
Man, a lot of focus, one pitch at a time. They're going to give us some shots. It's going to be like a heavyweight boxing match. You're going to take some shots, and it's can your chin withstand it, and can you hang out there a little bit and look for the next opportunity. They got some big hitters, and so we got to be smart. They got 2 pitchers that have really good numbers, and so runs could be hard to come by, but we got to use our athletic ability. We got to use our knowledge of our field, and we got to give ourselves a chance. And it's a 3-game series. So even if you get beat once, you got a chance to come back and get another game. And so for us, we just got to be locked in, be ourselves, and hopefully our home cooking will help. We love playing at home, and like you said, the record and stuff. So the girls love being at home. They're proud of it. They're proud of their field. So hopefully we can represent here and have some good luck go our way.
Well, if you're listening this morning, it's a great way to spend your Saturday afternoon out there at Crowder College. 1 and 3 p.m. are the game times for Crowder and Indian Hills for the Midwest District Championship. The winner heads to the national tournament. And Coach Joshua Barnes, I know we're all pulling for you. Best wishes as you play today, and hopefully just today. But if there's a game 3, it's on a Sunday at noon. But we'll look forward to talking to you, hopefully about a trip to the national tournament.
I'd love that. I hope we're talking about that too.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.